everyone, all the Drifta fans. Welcome to my little YouTube channel. Today I thought I'd just show my bit of my setup, in particular my Drifta kitchen so far, and my Drifta drawers as well. So got a new addition on the vehicle with the Drifta spare wheel cover, but that's not what we're here for. So I'll show you. So this is my Drifta drawers. So it's basically the well, it's got the kitchen, sliding kitchen, and I also have the replacement drawer to go in here as well. So this fits into the Pajero, obviously. It's got the table, as you can see. In fact, the table I've only ever taken it out a couple of times just to see what it's like when I first got it. But I just leave it here because I've got more than enough table space for myself or even one other person with the Drifta kitchen, slide-out kitchen. So yeah, it works great, but otherwise it's simple enough to set up. You just remove this, pull these out as such, and there's your table. Okay, nice sturdy solid table. The height's adjustable, so I don't bother adjusting the height. I just find this a perfect height for me, so I'll just leave it like so. But like I say, generally always 90% of the time it stays inside. And to put it away, a little latch here you just clip on. That's it. As simple as that. And the beauty with this table is it's then when you've got the vehicle stored with all your camp gear in the back, you can still access your table. Got the drop down fridge slide. See? Works the treat. Very easy. Easy to gain. Now I've put the drop down fridge on this side so I can access the table. So I can use the table, so on. The broom set up. Very easy to fold these up. As you can see, it's easy as that. Right, so here's my kitchen. Now, beauty of the kitchen. Pull that latch, unlocks it. I can also access inside the kitchen the drawers without having to take out the complete kitchen to set up. I've got the utensils, utensil drawers, so on. But when I want to access the kitchen, pull it out so far, drop the legs down. So that's it. Over here, with this rail that clips to the side, little bungee cords on either side. Flick that over, it flicks in here. And that's the kitchen. Simple as that. Now if I had I've got walls that go over here, so I can cover this with the wall. Now easy access. I also got the pump. So there's a hole drilled in here, provision to fit the pump in. There's a hose in there. I'll just press fit to connect the hose in and just drop the other end into a water container of some sort. and you've got your water there just by pumping, like so. So inside the kitchen, I got the small little pots and pans, a little stove thing I use for, what do you call it? Kettle, like a kettle. I don't know. I can't remember what these are called. But it's for making me coffee. So I put my coffee in there, and it boils, water rises, and comes out the top. So it only uses very little cups, so it's just tiny cups. But it works really well. So, collapsible kettle. Basically this stuff just stays in here all the time. Collapsible cup as well. Doesn't take up much room. I got pots and pans as well. This is an MSR stovetop. Little gas cooker I can use. And my 60th anniversary titanium, Snow Peak titanium cup. Right there, keeping here as well. And of course, my collapsible bowl. So when I want to fill this up, it's there, got the water, sits right there. And of course, not to forget, cardboard cutout, Luke and South. There you go. So that's simple, that's the hose. There it comes. So, now a new addition to my cooking setup for camping, but I've also used it a lot at home, is this one here. Again, all available at Drifta. The only thing that would have been nice, as you can see, which for this reason I think I'm going to store the windshield in there, it's just a tad small. It was quite an effort to get that in. I had to really stretch this to fit that windshield in. If it was just a tad bigger, it would have been perfect. And I can show you. But actually, in saying that, it seems to be a bit better now. Maybe it just needs to be stretched a bit. Still a bit tight. It's actually freeing up a lot better. That's good. So this is the Drifta windshield. Alright, so I'll show that to you soon. Otherwise you won't see what's in here. Now most of you probably already know what's in here. So that's the Origo 3000 alcohol stove. Now these things are brilliant. Now, just sit that there. And the windshield fits around here. Like so. Simple as that. I'll just grab the camera, take you around here and show you this. Now I will test this Origo stove outside today. And there it is. Show you inside the drawers. So you can see there's lots of space inside here. Cutlery drawer. and a few odd bits and pieces that I always keep inside my vehicle. All Drifta quality, you can see, very sturdy, and quite a fair bit of bench space. If I need more bench space, we've got this table here as I showed you before. Now the beauty with these Drifta drawers is Luke can modify them to fit certain vehicles. For example, such as the Mitsubishi Pajero. Now Mitsubishi Pajero did come with 7-seater, and they've got a seat, small little 2-seater that folds up into a cavity in the back, and that's what you can see in there. So there's this big void, so when you don't require the third seat, you can fold it back and it goes into this cavity, so you wouldn't even know the third seat's there. So, which is an advantage for us because there's quite a fair bit of storage there. Some people put the water bottle in there, others fit the dual battery system set up in there, which is, I'm kind of debating which way to go yet. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. High probability I'm just going to put a water tank in there, something that's hold about 40 litres probably, and look at the new lithium battery, mount it down the side in here and make up a shelf in there. So, and this is the drawer, of course. There's not a lot in here now because I'm not doing any camping at the moment, so even with the drawer out, still access the table. So it's brilliant. It's a good setup. Now this is how I would most likely probably normally have my setup set at camp. So I'll put the table over here, not the table, my Drifta kitchen out here. Now generally the last few times I've gone camping, so I haven't owned this set for very long, I've only used it a couple of times in reality, I think 2 or 3 times camping. I'll have it flipped around this way, mainly being the reason for it because the location of that for this pump. So I think this is a better way to have this. I don't know, for me maybe, I don't know, maybe not. Because everything's accessible here. I've got the stove here, I could turn that around if need be, and I'm right here. So fridge here, spare table here, right here cooking if need be. It's just something I'm still working on. Otherwise I'll just flick it around the other way. Now the only problem having it this way, I'm not too sure how this is going to work. As you can see that doesn't really reach over there. So it really needs to be over here. So I might look into, when I go down to Drifta Gloucester soon, I might look at getting them to maybe just drill another hole there just for that reason. Otherwise I could flip it around. So there you go, that's my setup. It's a bit too windy for Luke. Cardboard cutout Luke today. Hang on. There he is. So it's not photoshopped, as you can see. It's actually a real cardboard cutout. A lot smaller than the one that's been circulating around advanced page. So that's my setup. Now what I'll do is I'll put the camera aside and I will actually swap this setup around and let's see, I'm going to show you. Okay, I'm back. Swap the jaw around the other way. And actually, looking at that, I think I might stick to this system. I just thinking that it would be nice to have the cutlery drawer actually on this side, but it's only so many steps, what, 4 or 5 steps. Go around there, just grab out the jaw, what you need, put back in. So, and easy access to, just slide that back in, and I've still got easy access to the back door. That was my deep cycle battery and its temporary location inside a box. So there you go. I'm going to go cooking up some lunch and test out this setup outside. There's a bit of wind blowing today. I want to see how much effect the wind blows will affect the Origo stove. Alcohol stove, alcohol fuel, don't like wind. It just kills the performance out of them, the heat. So that's my little setup. So just back up a bit. Of course, I've got the Drifta rapid wing awning with the valance. I also have the 2 walls as well. So I normally enclose that wall there and over here, and often if it's more than one, if I'm not on my own, I'll bring the off tent and have it connected off here. The only brilliant setup for base. The only problem with that setup, then you've got the off tent there. I like to have it so if it's under this here, if you want to go away somewhere for the day, which quite often I do, I don't want to always be stuck at camp. It's just, yeah, it just gets a bit of an issue and you just got to pack everything. I mean, this doesn't take much to pack up the rapid wing, it's just quick. The kitchen's not quick. This is when you get back to camp, it's just lining everything up with your tent, that's all, but not a big deal. Quite often on my own, I will use depending where I am, not everywhere I can use my preferred sleeping tent and sleeping mattress is a hammock. So I'll have to show that one day. I'll do another video on that one day and go out camping overnight somewhere and just with me hammock and show you that setup. So there you go, thanks for watching.